Hey folks, Ryan Gunness with MLMRecruitOnDemand.com. Today's video, how a drop card led to a sign up in his business. And that's a sign up in his network marketing business. Okay, so now if you're not familiar with drop cards, here's a little example of what it looks like. Basically, it looks like a folded $100 bill. It gets people's attention, and when they open it up, it has a little make money message. And we use direct response marketing, so we show you how to promote a simple message that gets someone to respond right away. So I'm going to show you a call with one of our members that took a few of these cards and placed them into books at the bookstore, and somebody found it. It was one of those financial books that they put it in. Somebody found it and they called on the message, and then they pressed one and they looked at his business and they called him back and signed right up at the highest level. So he was excited. So I'm going to let you hear a little bit of that call. But so this is what the drop cards look like. We also show you how to put a sign on the back of your car that promotes a message, and then people call in. So I'll touch on a little bit more on this here in a little bit. So here's the call. Let me start this call up here and just jump into it. So it's ringing. I'll just go up a couple seconds.
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, man. What's going on?
Just checking in with you. I got your message there, so I just wanted to find out the details.
Sure. And if you want to interview me and put it on a thing, that's cool too. It was a drop card. It was in Barnes and Noble.
Okay.
The woman is roughly 50, 52, Spitfire. She got it. She was like, she called me last night at 11 something and left me a message because I shut my phone off at 11.
Okay.
Because I want to join. And then I saw my alerts that she had watched the video.
Oh, okay.
Now, she has worked for Vector Marketing in the past.
Okay.
If you're familiar with who they are. They're in, like, cutlery.
And let me pause here real quick. So, so when he dropped the cards, and the way it works is when somebody calls in and listens to the message and they press one to see your full presentation, it alerts you of everything that's going on. So that's the alerts that he was talking to. So you're fully aware of everything that's going on in the process. All right. Let me continue here.
Yeah, not
so
familiar with them.
They're a direct sales thing, but they're more about selling the product, making a big commission, than like building a team.
Okay.
Although they do have that too. That component is part of it. And I called her back. We talked. She had some questions about the business, and she said, "All right." And then when I had sales experience, the whole deal, and she signed up at our top level, platinum. So, and I'm sure she's going to sign up and do the drop card thing for sure, and the sign.
Cool, man. That's a great story, man.
Yeah.
So cool. Let me pause here too again. So what's real cool about this whole process is it's very, very duplicatable. So so not only did she go through the process, was excited about his business and joined, but she's also getting ready to set up her own system where she can have the drop cards and the sign on her car, and she can get started quickly. So this is what you want to do. They say that the golden rule in network marketing is to not just do something that works, but to do something that works and duplicates. So here's a very duplicatable process. Okay, let's continue here.
And like I said, I haven't been like dropping the cards everywhere. I've been kind of concentrating, which, as crazy as it is, I'm kind of trying to get good people. So I'm really pushing the Barnes and Noble and nice places like in the mall, like that I would want people from, as opposed to just tossing them everywhere, which I'm sure defeats the purpose to a degree.
No, not really. I mean, I think the key to it is not that you incorporating it into your lifestyle, not necessarily trying to add an extra task.
Right.
So, I mean, if it works in your schedule where you're able to say, hey, I'm going to intentionally go to this place and I'm also going to go pick up a book or whatever the case may be, and that fits in and it's not a burden, then cool. But but 90% of the time it should just be, a part of just where you are naturally going.
And that's what happened Monday. I mean, I was coming back from an appointment. I was passing Barnes and Noble. They have a Starbucks in there. I said, all right, I'll jump in there. I'll get a coffee. I'll drop some cards out. And, she called last night.
That's cool. What did she think about the whole process that she was put into?
Awesome. She
Yeah,
said it's genius. She was like all excited about it.
really. Okay. So
She
that
was just blown away by it. Now, mind you, she's a little old school. She's a salesperson. So she said, that's so awesome. So basically, people listen to that thing. If they're interested, they watch the video before you even talk to them. I said, yeah. She goes, oh my God, that's genius. I said, listen, it wasn't my idea. I said, it's not my. She even took your name, just so you know.
oh, she did. Okay.
So, and
Okay.
I said, and the drop card wasn't his idea either. His idea is putting the two together into a system. I said, and I told him our relationship, that we got to know each other and whatever. So, she was just like so excited about it.
Cool. That's
So,
great. That's great to see, because
Cool. So I'll end the call right there. So basically, again, very, very simple system that anybody could do. So here's the drop cards again. Looks like the little $100 bill has a little message. This message is pre-created for you. You get a phone number with us. The 3-minute message that's loaded on it. It's all done for you. You never have to do anything. You just have to pass these out and have fun with them, right? And then this is the sign that goes on the back of the car. Again, same thing. It's promoting a little 3-minute message. People calling it, they go through the whole process. And this is kind of a visual of how the whole thing looks. So, we say, hey, put a little sign in your car and pass out. In fact, I say drop 2K per day, which is drop 20 of these cards out and, leave them around town and pass them out to people, whatnot. Figure out a way to get 20 out there every day. People respond to it. They call, they listen to the 3-minute message. In the message, we invite them to listen or to look at your full presentation for your network marketing business. And we incentivize them by offering them a free $50 rewards cash gift card just for the time of taking to look at your business. They press 1, our system sends them a text message on your behalf with the link to your video presentation. They go through the process, they watch the presentation, they answer a little question. That turns into qualified people, which leads to sales, people joining your team, and then they quickly repeat the process very easily by getting a little sign that goes on their car and start passing out these little drop cards too as well. So very, very, very simple. So the next step from here is if you're an existing MLM Recruiting Man member in your back office, there's a link for MLM Rod incentives, or you could just go to mlmrod.com directly and you can learn about that system and you could start implementing it and duplicating it into your team. All right, so that's the video for today, and I will catch you on another video. Take care.